Back when Clara was still the internet sweetheart, she wasn't just another influencer. She was the flat-chest queen. Her message: love yourself exactly as you are. No push-up bras, no surgery. Just raw self-love, unfiltered vulnerability, and a ton of cozy vlogs with her dreamy boyfriend. She built a loyal audience by being that girl. The one who said it's okay not to look like an Instagram filter. The one who reminded you, you don't need curves to be confident. It was bold, it was refreshing. It stood out in a sea of filters and filler, and for a while, it worked. Clara had the message, the aesthetic, the soft-spoken delivery, the wholesome relationship. She was relatable, she was inspiring, and, most importantly, she was believable. But then, things changed. Remember Clara's whole never change your body mantra? Yeah, about that. Somewhere between all the journaling and soft lighting, Clara went through a glow-up. From one that completely proud to how visibly enhanced. And instead of owning it, she gave us that classic sorry if this triggers you energy. But here's the thing, it wasn't just the change that sparked outrage. It was the denial, the gaslighting. The refusal to acknowledge that her entire brand was built on not doing what she just did. Throw in some smug captions and a few passive-aggressive posts, and suddenly her message reeked of hypocrisy. Fans who once felt seen, now felt betrayed. And to add salt to the wound, Clara started doing sponsorships promoting self-improvement, aka the exact thing she claimed to stand against. This wasn't empowerment anymore, it was insecurity, rebranded. Wrapped in a $1,000 to $100 skincare routine and a carefully curated healing era. And then came the breakup. Clara Dao dropped a video with more tears than a Grey's Anatomy finale. It was emotional, it was raw, and let's be honest, it was calculated. Because right after crying on camera, she started monetizing the heartbreak like it owed her rent. Q&As, vlogs, healing updates, TikToks with captions like "He broke me, but I found her. You got this, queen. We're healing together." But she didn't stop. And that's when things got messy. Turns out, Clara might have been the one who ended things. Yep, the whole "he broke my heart" narrative, not entirely true. And once fans realized that, they felt played. Because if you're gonna cry on camera while sipping matcha and flexing your ABS, maybe don't act like you were blindsided. Oh, and she was still wearing his clothes in the breakup video. Like, girl, is this a real breakup or a Netflix drama? Things only got messier from there. 1 minute Clara was journaling through the tears. Next minute, she's lip-syncing breakup anthems like she's out clubbing with the girls. Then she started posting TikToks with her brother. Which confused people so badly they thought she'd moved on already. It wasn't giving healing, it was giving PR nightmare. Fans started asking, wait, didn't you end things? The vibe quickly shifted from supportive to suspicious, then came the clapbacks, the rage bait. Acting like she didn't care, while clearly caring a lot. Because when you're posting 5-part responses to hate comments, you're not unbothered, you're obsessed. It became a cycle, cry post cryptic caption dance video clapback repeat. And eventually, people stopped playing along. Now, let's talk about the guy, Clara's ex. He stayed quiet for about 5 business days, then out of nowhere dropped a calm, no drama video, greater than it was mutual. We wanted different things. I moved back to the Philippines, she wanted to stay in Vietnam. We just let each other go, no clickbait, no manipulation. Just a context. Meanwhile, Clara was unraveling like her breakup was a 3-part mini-series. And the contrast, wild, he's calm, shirtless, smiling. Meanwhile, she's spiraling. Naturally, people started speculating. Because when one person looks like they hit the emotional lottery, and the other's clinging to heartbreak content, something doesn't add up. TikToks were made, old quotes resurfaced. Lines like, "I'll never change my body," aged like a 2009 celebrity tweet. Even unrelated creators started using her as a cautionary tale. She went from icon to meme, from role model to punchline. And when people pointed out the contradictions, she didn't apologize, she doubled down. Mocking fans, blaming followers, acting like they were the problem. That's not just tone deaf. That's passing out earplugs while the fire alarm's blaring. So now, Clara's living every influencer's nightmare, not losing views, losing trust, her fans, unfollowing, creators, cutting ties, her couple's channel. Basically a ghost town. Yeah, she still has followers. But the vibe has changed. People aren't watching to feel inspired. They're watching for the next train wreck. And that's not growth, that's a spectacle. And even spectacles get old. So the real question, can Clara make a comeback? Let us know in the comments. Because hey, we've seen worse, but forgiveness, it only comes when people feel like you're real. And so far, Clara's apology tour, more ego than empathy, still defensive, still dodging accountability, still playing the victim of her own audience. That's not redemption, that's delusion. If she wants to bounce back, she needs to cut the act. No more soft-lit tears, no more contradictions. Just real talk, real growth, and maybe a little less about the breakup. And a little more about the lesson, because Clara had it all. The message, the love, the platform. But she flipped the script, burned her bridges, and turned her vulnerability into marketing. Now the fans are gone, the trust is broken, and the brand shattered. So yeah, it looks like Clara finally lost everything. Until next time, be real. Unlike Clara, and I'll catch you in the next one.